YouTube, what's going on? It's Juangottiwft here. We got another Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here to talk about the wide receiver draft class and who should the Washington Commanders take at 11 if it's in fact a wide receiver. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, or in this case, our Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 4,000 subscribers. We're ever so close to that goal, so hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Again, thank you so much, and let's get straight into today's video. So I do have something to address with you guys, just something I want you guys to comment on. So I want to take my channel, Juangottiwft Talking Sports, to the next level. I just want to take over this YouTube sports game. So tell me some things I can do to exceed that goal. I really like what I do now, but I know you can always improve and get better, and I want to take this to the next level because I want this to be my career. I want this to be what I do for a living. So let me know. I need you guys' help. Please comment down below what I can do, what you guys think I can do to take this thing to the next level and just make it better than what it already is, because it obviously could be better. So please let me know what I can do to take this thing to the next level. I need you guys' feedback. Thank you so much. And again, let's really get into today's video. So at 11, after trading for Carson Wentz, we went from, a lot of people still think we're going to take a quarterback. We went from thinking we're going to take a quarterback, the majority of smart people out there in the fan base. We went from thinking we're going to get a quarterback because we didn't have one at the moment, to now thinking we're going to go get a receiver or something like that. I think we're getting a receiver at 11. Now, we're automatically thinking it's going to be Chris Olave. Right now, let's just say Chris Olave is going to be there, because it's not a guarantee that he's going to be there at 11. It's really not. I mean, he could be the first receiver off the board. And let's see, aren't the Jets ahead of us? I believe they have 2 picks ahead of us, and they could go ahead and get a receiver. They need a wide receiver 1 for Zach Wilson. Obviously, they got Corey Davis, who is a number 2 receiver. I like what they got out of what's his name? I can't think of his name off the top of my head. I want to say Moore. They like what they got out of him last year, but they still need another receiver. So I could see them possibly taking Chris Olave. I believe they have 2 picks ahead of us. Don't they have number 4? Let me look it up right now. That I have you guys with me, so I don't be guessing. I believe the Jets have 4 and 10. I believe they have 4 and 10 coming up here in the first round. So yeah, the Jets have 4 and 10. Yep, I was right. Smart football knowledge right there. I didn't even have to look it up. 4 and 10. So with those 2 picks, you could see Chris Olave go at number 4. You can see him go at number 10. This might be a stretch. I don't think they're going to do it. But Detroit could possibly take Chris Olave. I think that's a little too high. I think they're going to take one of the edge rushers still. But I think they could build around Jared Goff. I don't think they take a quarterback. Houston's another team that I can see taking a receiver. Now, I'm just thinking Chris Olave, if he's the first person off the board, first receiver off the board. It could definitely be Treylin, Burkes, Jake London. It could be somebody else, but this is just a scenario. Just the teams I think that could take another receiver. I think New York, the Giants, could take a receiver at 5. I think Atlanta maybe needs a quarterback now. I mean, they got Marcus Mariota, but how satisfied are you with him? So really the only threat that I see that could possibly take Chris Olave is the Jets and probably the Giants, maybe Houston. But I still think the Lions are going to take an edge rusher, whether it's Thibodeau or Hutchinson. And I think the Texans, if I'm the Texans, I'm building around Davis Mills. I think Davis Mills proved that he could at least buy himself a year to prove to see what he can do coming off of a good rookie year. I would build around Davis Mills. He showed enough if I'm Lovie Smith in Houston. So I would get a receiver. Now, the reason why I'm talking solely on Chris Olave, because that's who I think we're going to draft. I think that's who Ron Rivera is in love with. So I'm talking solely on Chris Olave and talking from the standpoint is if he's the first one off the board, then who we get? Because there's still a lot of other receivers. So let's say Chris Olave is off the board, because if he's not off the board by the time we get to 11, we know who we're taking. So Treylin Burkes, Arkansas, is the next guy that we'll be looking at. Treylin Burkes, according to this website I'm looking at right now, Yahoo Sports, is the #1 receiver in this class. Then after him, it would be Jameson Williams, Garrett Wilson, Drake London, Chris Olave, Christian Watson, George Pickens, and John Dotson from Penn State. I like Treylin Burkes. He's fast. He has nice size, and I can see him pairing up well against with Terry McLaurin. Any of these guys, to be honest, can pair well with Terry. I just want one of these guys. I would love Chris Olave because the OSU connection. I would love Garrett Wilson because the OSU connection with Terry. But all these guys are talented, man. I mean, you even look at George Pickens and Christian Watson from North Dakota State. He's a guy that is sneaky too. And shout out to Jarris. Jarris has been on Christian Watson for the longest. You guys know I'm not a college guy. So I tend to tune into like Jarris and those guys who covers college stuff, because I don't watch college football. I'm not about to sit there and act like I do. Don't watch college sports. Not a thing that I do. So Christian Watson's a guy that I'm learning about that's really sneaky and can be really, really good. Now, obviously, some of these guys are going to go in the second round because this wide receiver class is deep. John Mechie's another guy that could possibly be a second rounder pick. Jameson Williams, I still think a team is going to take him in the first round due to the talent that he upholds, hopefully after that knee injury. He was the #1 receiver according to, you know, a lot of people before the injury in this draft class. So him getting hurt really stinks for him, but I do think he's still going to be a first round pick. Do we take a chance on him at 11? Hell no. You don't take Jameson Williams at 11 because you don't know when he's going to be ready. You need immediate impact at 11. That's why I want Chris Olave. Let's see. George Pickens, a guy I talked about too. Scott Moore is another guy that I'm seeing here. Western Michigan. Alec Pierce is Desmond Ritter's favorite target. He's another guy that I know about because of Desmond Ridder and because of his name's been popular in the scouting combine. John Mechie, I just said. David Bell from Purdue. Don't know too much about him. Wandale Robinson, Kentucky. I made this video so all you college guys out there that watch, you know, you can let me know who you think Washington could take if Chris Olave isn't there at 11. Or do you think these are some guys that are going to fall later in the draft in like the second or third round? Because it's not like we have to get a receiver at 11. You know what I'm saying? Because this draft class is deep at receiver that we could mess around and find another Terry McLaurin type talent in the third round. That's how deep this class is at receiver. But I do have a really good feeling that Chris Olave will be there at 11. I do. And I think that's who Ron Rivera wants. But I think if it's not him, I would like it to be Treylin Burkes. Maybe Drake London, but I just feel like I like speed, man. I like having a track team out there. I think you don't need too many big body receivers. Then it'll be different if we didn't re-sign Cam Sims. If we didn't re-sign Cam Sims, then I would be like, okay, you get Drake London because you need a big body receiver, but you don't need multiple, in my opinion. You already got one with Cam Sims, and his upside is going to be really, really good, in my opinion. I think this could be a breakout year for Cam Sims due to the quarterback. I swear to God, Cam Sims, if he stays healthy, he is going to break out. I've been saying this about Cam Sims for the past 2 years now. 2020 should have been his year where he made his mark. Poor quarterback play. Last year he got hurt, and still poor quarterback play and underutilized. Washington, how many times are we going to sign this guy to a 1-year deal? How many times are we going to not franchise tag him, but tender him? How many times are we going to bring him back and not use him? We underutilized Cam Sims so much that I really think, I mean, he's not a number 2 at all. I think he's a high 4, low 3, but that's good. Yeah, that is really, really good. I think Cam Sims have so much potential. We've been trying to get this potential out of Cam Sims since like 2018. Man, use Cam Sims properly. But I want a track team out there. I want Terry, Olave, and Samuel, and Dayami. Or Garrett Wilson, Terry, Samuel, and Dayami. God, we're forgetting about Dayami. This receiving, like, our group isn't bad. We already have a pretty good receiving core. It's just based off of potential. It's based off of what we think they can do. Nobody outside of Terry McLaurin has shown us what they're capable of. maybe Cam Sims, but even still, he has a lot to show. Terry is the only guy that's shown that he can go out there and be a #1 receiver and be a consistent target. We're still waiting for Dayami to come through. I think he's going to be in for a solid year as long as he stays healthy. We don't know what we're getting out of Curtis Samuel. We're hoping we can get that Curtis Samuel that got him that contract back this year. He got it due to injury that happens. Already said Dayami, Curtis, Cam Sims, and that #2 receiver. Who is it going to be? Chris Olave, Treylin Burkes, Drake London, whoever. I just want somebody, and I hope we hit on the right person. I don't want no Jalen Ragers. I don't want none of those guys. I don't want no Henry Ruggs. I want that dude at 11. Whether it's Olave, Burkes, whoever, just make sure he's here in Washington and you give me that dude to pair up with 1-7. Because 1-7, not long with needing a quarterback, has been needing a running mate since he got here. And he hasn't had that. But hopefully, man, hopefully we find it in this draft, man. Draft is almost here, guys. At the end of this month, make sure you guys stay tuned. My draft will be dropping now that free agency is over and the draft is getting closer. This month we are turning up. I'm trying to reach 4,000. I'm trying to take this channel to the next level. So again, like I said at the top of the video, let me know what you guys think I can do to take Juan Gotti Talking Sports to the next level, because I want this to be my job. I want this to be my career. And the thing that I do in life, the thing that I love to do. So tell me, again, in the comment section, I need you guys' feedback. What can I do to take this channel to the next level? As always, it's me and boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe. Hail to the Washington Commanders. I'm out. Peace.